Hello, everyone. Hello. Give me 1 second. All right. Hi. How are we all? Why am I so close? There we go. How are we all? Are we doing good today? I forgot to open this one. I need a button that just opens everything for me. That would be so nice. Hello, our favorite gremlin queen. Hello. How are we doing? Hopefully good. Did we like the new beginning? Did we like the new beginning art? I changed it. Did we like that? So eepy. Understandable. You did just cross the entire like half a country. I did. Good. Good. Right, just gonna move this. Gotta move things around because today we are doing yet another art stream. That's right. Another art stream. Now, I know what I said yesterday. I said we were going to do more vampire today, but I changed my mind. For you see, I forgot what today is. I forgot that it is Wednesday. I thought it was gonna be Tuesday today. I lost track of days. So we're doing art today instead of vampire, and then we'll do vampire at a later date. It's Wednesday, my grums. Yeah. Alright, it looks like I should be able to do it on Sunday because I don't have anything planned. So Sunday is when we'll come back to vampires. So I promise. I promise that I will. That being said, let's get into drawing. What are we drawing today? What are we drawing today? That's the question. That's the question. And the answer is simple. I think I'm gonna draw something that I need to draw anyways. And that is a fun little surprise. A fun little surprise for all of you. Grolmans? No, not Grolmans. Let me see if I can actually get this at a better angle. There we go. So here we go. The paper. The paper is back. Welcome, paper. So I need to, before we even begin, this is already like shaping up to be exactly like the previous one. I need references. I'm out and about to go retrieve my luggage and boxes, but I shall draw as soon as I return home. Heck yeah. We like to see it. All right. Allow me to gather my references. This is a very episodic series. Surprisingly, yes. Can you see now what the plan for today is? Can you see the plan for today? Let's see, I need a good image of this. And none of these are like super good. Ah, yes. Yeah, you see the vision. You see the vision. This is probably the best I'm gonna get for 80s. Let's see what we can get from Mohawk. The actual prop. Perfect. We love to see that. I remember when this was going on auction. I remember wanting it so badly. Not this one specifically, but just like the things in that auction. Too bad Child Me didn't have money. Preposterous. Exactly. Exactly my thoughts. Alright. Now, as we discussed last stream, as we found out last stream, apparently I have a secret hidden third life that I've had before that I didn't know about. So I'm going to use this as reference too. I didn't know about this until last night. Or did I? I just needed to jog my memory. It's fine. Amazing. Yeah. It is, it is. Alright, and now it's time for the secret reference. The one that no one would ever guess. Mainly because I haven't shown it. I think. I might have. This thing. Alright. That should be enough references, I think. I woke up on time. Good. Good to see you, Shiny. Welcome in. I keep calling you Shiny. Is Moltres better? Is it better to call you that? I keep calling you Shiny. I don't want to like fuck up your name if you prefer the other way. All right. Now that we have our references, it is time for the drawing. Aren't we so happy? Aren't we so happy for this? So Mogwai are pretty simple little babies. Do you know how to ice skate? I've attempted before and it didn't go well. So I'm gonna say no. No, I don't. Alright. So first of all, start with a round. Gonna start round, you know. Pretty simple. Get the ear shape right. Wait, which one am I using? I'm using the 7. Moltres is typically better since I'm in a community with thousands of other shinies, but either works. Alright. Alright. We'll see. I'll attempt. I'll attempt. I was inspired to draw something spicy from you. What do you mean? What have you drawn? And should I be concerned? A lot of people call me Shiny too, so whichever is easier. From yesterday's stream, that doesn't narrow it down. I haven't drawn it yet, but it'll be quite the surprise. You don't say. I don't know whether to be excited or scared, frankly. So, I guess we'll see. So I almost want to use I think it might be fun to do twin mohawks where the horns are? No, that looks like shit. Never mind. I'm scrapping that idea. I'm scrapping that idea. That did not turn out good. Okay. That's the fun of it, you know? And to be fair, part of why it doesn't look good is that it's too big. That looks better. I'm sure you'll enjoy it nonetheless. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Because if I don't, then that'll be a little disappointing. But hey, it was bound to happen eventually. Alright. Do this. So, the mouth is gonna be fucking weird. I just dreamed someone escaped prison and had to look for them. Damn. Did you find them? Did you find them? Because if you didn't, you should probably keep looking. The eyes look fucking weird, but that's okay. Because we can fix them later. We'll give like little eyebrows just because I already have eyebrows. Might as well. Not bad, not bad. I did not find them. I saw them escape, but they were gone in a flash. Holy shit. The Flash. Oh god. He's gonna terrorize Hawaii now. And that's all your fault. Beautiful. Did they do the mash? They did the monster mash. It caught on in a flash. Hello. It's not Halloween anymore, okay? It's not Halloween anymore. I'm not nearly as practiced in drawing Mogwai as I am with Gremlins. Novemberween. Okay. You know what? Yeah, sure. Sure. That works. I'm hopping on PC. Sounds good. We'll see you when you get back. You know, I just thought of this. How do gremlins flip people off when they have only three fingers? I have 4, specifically so I can flip people off. How do they do it? I never thought about this. Does this work? Is this good? I think so. I think I know what it's missing. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, now it's perfect. The part where Brain collapses because of the brain serum is cut in several countries because it looks like he flicks off the audience as he does so. Alright, so I guess we can then. There we go. So apparently the 3-fingered still looks like it. Okay, so let me model it with this hand. Alright, so we got 3 fingers. So basically it'd be like this. Like pointing. So anytime you want to point at something, you're flipping someone off? That's crazy. God, I love being a gremlin. I'm noticing that. Let's bring back the like extended string. Oh, you know what? Even more specifically, because I have that one. Yeah, that works out actually. Perfect. I think this is good. I think this is good. Does this look like me? Do I look like this? Gizmo loves you? No, he doesn't. It doesn't look like Gizmo either. It does. Very cute. Alright, perfect. Alright, I'm gonna lose tracking for a second. I want to see it with all the colors. Oh, don't worry, you will. That's what this stream is all about. This stream is all about making this thing with colors, basically. I love when you lose tracking. It's like sudden strike of paralysis. Yeah, you know how it is. Don't you just hate when you suddenly get a bout of paralysis and you stop moving? I hate when that happens. I sure do hate when that happens. Boop. By the way, I'm gonna say this. This is out of lore right now. This is, in fact, I'll take the gremlin off of the camera and tell you, so that we're very serious that this is non-canon. What I'm saying, not within canon. I'm upside down right now. The whole, I did know about Claw before last night. Australia. I did know about Claw before last night, and she was, in fact, always canonically a Stripe variant in the lore of the streams. I just dropped the camera. What was that? I just went somewhere for like 5 seconds. We didn't talk about anything, did we? Alright, the camera is saved. I have saved the camera. Who is Claw? Apparently Claw's my secret, my secret past life that I didn't know about. I didn't know about this. Apparently from the 20s, which is probably why I don't remember. Because that's over 100 years ago. Roughly. Didn't know. Claw Stripe from 1920s, I think. Pretty sure. Something like that. There we go. Also, I got a bot for the Discord. So that should tell you every time that I'm live now. Which will hopefully be nice. Claw participated in the Great War? Unfortunately, no. Apparently I got fucking killed by sunlight by Gizmo. As usual. Which I'm going to assume is where I got my grudge. Cause I don't even remember that life, if I'm being honest. Damn it, Gizmo. Yeah. You hate to see it. Alright. Boop. And now my favorite part. Using digital art to its maximum potential. We did it. The drawing is fixed. Beautiful. By the way, just so we're clear, for no reason in particular in my head right now, I have Do the Bartman. I don't know why. Do with that information what you will. And I can't play it on stream. She looks so good so far. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Cover this part up. Can't you sing it for us? I mean, I can attempt, I suppose. With no music, mind you, because the music is copyright. Holy shit, they have a genius. They have a genius for Do the Bartman. What do you mean that's Claw? Huh? Alright. Let's see what... In this intro, Bart is defending himself, claiming he did nothing wrong. Homer doesn't quite buy it, though. What Bart did is not specified. I need to write one of those lyric pages for the paddle boat song. I love that they just give up towards the end here. Wait. There's an annotation for the line first name Simpson, last name Simpson, first name Bart. He is stating his name as it rhymes with art. That's incredible. Thank you for that lyrical genius, Bart. What are we looking at? The genius annotations for Do the Bartman. All right. The annotation for this one is quite literally just Do the Bartman, lol. How did we get here? Because I brought up the fact that Do the Bartman was in my head. I brought up the fact that Do the Bartman was in my head, and, it didn't... Well, you know. Alright, so this is a monstrosity. What you're seeing here. This is a monstrosity, and we're not gonna pay much attention to it. We're here specifically for the colors. Okay. They did the Bartman, it caught on in a flash. Amazing how that cursed stripe model always seems to make an appearance. Well, it is the stripe model, so it has to. Okay. So, here's the thing. I'm lazy. I'm going to be using the mouth from this. What do you mean that Gizmo is so peak? Where's Gizmo? Where is he? I don't see him. Because I don't have him up. What do you mean, what the flip? How is that little munchkin not Gizmo? Oh, that's me. This is me. This is me. I apologize for the confusion. By the way, how is this scaling? What do you mean Stripe thinks it's her? I know this is me. All right. There we go. Now we're the proper size. Why are you baby? Well, I don't know. This is... It's the baby me. This is me as baby. How tall are Mogwai canonically? I forgot. I think it depends. I'm not paying attention to the fucking AI overview. Why is there a page about Mogwai on Star Wars Bloodlines wiki? What? Gizmo is a Mogwai? I thought he was a gremlin. They're basically the same thing. Mogwai are baby gremlin. A stripling? Oh god, don't tell me. What do you mean? I don't know. It doesn't say here. Mogwai, gremlin. No, switch that around. Switch that around. Mogwai hate having fun, which is why we become gremlins. So that we can have fun. Mogwai are canon to Star Wars? Are they? Honestly, that wouldn't be like super weird. What's your source? I see. Okay, this is actually probably the best source. Right here. 12 inches tall, so they're a foot tall. They are a foot tall. You said they were on the Star Wars Bloodlines wiki? They are, apparently. I don't see it anymore, though. Alright, but there you go. There you go. About a third of my height, roughly. Why is this... Go away. Google yoinked the Star Wars knowledge. Aw, shit. Alright, we gotta make this lore accurate. Oh my god, it's tiny. It's fucking tiny. Why are they so small? Think Mogwai should have fur types like rabbits? They kind of do. A little bit. Alright. There we go. Let's start with the head. If I had a Mogwai IRL, I would feed it lots of snacks and play video games with it. Make sure you have those snacks after midnight. Make sure you have them after midnight. A lion head Mogwai or harlequin fur type Mogwai. It's a... True. What do you mean, oh no? What do you mean, oh no? You don't want their... You don't want the cool? You don't want the cool part? You should be thanking me, actually. Because now you have a gremlin, and gremlins are so much cooler than fucking Mogwai. I do not want that cool part. They can have disgusting back births. So can Mogwais. Okay? So... Either way, it's a lose-lose situation. Sorry to say. Hello, dragon. Welcome in. How do I want to do that? Something like that, maybe. Don't like how that looks. I think how I want to do the bottom here is like 1, 2, 3. Like that. Finally got unbanned from a streamer that banned me like 8 months ago. What'd you do? What did you do to get banned for 8 months? Lied in chat? That's it? Okay. I mean, I guess. Alright, let me do this. I'm kind of figuring this out as I go. Because I don't have an exact idea of the kind of look. I don't like how this right here is looking, though. So that looks uneven. I don't like that. So this is what I'm gonna do for that side. Boink. 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 Right, line it up. Kind of looks like the Lorax so far. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Damn. I cussed them out in the unban request. Alright, well, that sounds like the real reason to get banned, if I'm being honest. Don't like that. I don't really want this to, like, show up very much. Custom out and then still got unbanned. Apparently so. What a win. Okay. Then at the top, we're just... I think we're honestly just gonna do, like... flat. And of course I did that on the same layer. Why wouldn't I? Is Mogwai Stripe canon? You mean this one? Yes. Yes, this is canon. Yeah, it looks decent. So peak. Yeah, it is peak. You're right. Alright. Need Stripe to Gremlin markable plushie. Soon enough, soon enough. Hey, but you know, we have to be more... We have to be more popular for that to happen. The Gremlin army has to be much bigger if we're gonna have marketable plushies. So, if you want a marketable plushie, tell people about this. Tell people about this. If you want a plushie, we need more people. This just looks like a scrungly old dog. I don't know how to feel about that. But okay. Alright, this is what we call, stealing. This is what we call stealing. Watch this. I've told my brother and he has been lurking here since I found you. Hell yeah. We like our lurkers around here. Shout out to the lurkers. I'm not gonna do more than that because, you know, you're just here to vibe. But shout out to them. You're pretty neat. I was once a lurker? Exactly. See, lurkers are cool. I'm a lurker on many different places. Which places? You may never know. Unless you do, because there is a very real chance that you know of at least one. Alright, get rid of that. Alright, so now we have the shape here. We can go in for the trace. That's right. It's tracing time. But it's okay because it's my own thing. Hassan is awfully quiet. I bet he's drawing. Potentially? I know earlier, towards the beginning of the stream, he said that he was getting, like, luggage. So, he could be doing that. But he also did say that once he got back, he would do some art. So, it is possible. Also, I am now realizing I put this on the head, and I should not have done this. I did art studies this morning. I was trying to convert people into box people to understand space. That makes sense. What did I just do? Huh? Should we put on music in the background? I feel like we should. Right? Can anyone guess what music we're gonna listen to? OMG, look, it's your stream. Yeah. I'm on my own radar. That's so cool. All right. Turn this down a little bit. We've got some nice calming music to go with our drawing. And my fuck up. But that's fine. It's okay to make mistakes. Especially in digital art, because you can always fix them. That's a life lesson right there. That's a life lesson. Are the ears too big? The ears might be too big, actually. I think the ears are smaller. They look like it. There we go. To be fair, it makes sense for them to be smaller. They have to be properly proportioned to the head. It's becoming like telephone now. I have to trace over the traced image. I like this song. I do too. This is a nice song, Kevin. Thank you so much. This is why we listen to Kevin MacLeod. People overlook him. He's truly one of the greatest musicians of our time. We love Kevin MacLeod, exactly. We're gonna have a Stripe meetup at the Kevin MacLeod concert. That's right. Looks right. Okay. I am gonna put these on there on the same layer for now, just simply because I'm gonna be working on them, basically doing the same thing. So by the way, Here is the surprise. The surprise is that this will, in the future, be a redeem. That's right. In the future, you will be able to force me to be a fucking Mogwai. So that's what we're doing right now. We're making the Mogwai. A redeem to turn you into a Mogwai, that's the true peak. Yeah. Something like that. Alright, I'm gonna redo that. I think, honestly, I don't even need, like, this. I'm just gonna, independently of that, add the ear hair. I don't like how that looks. Beautiful. God damn, Kevin is going crazy. This man has so much fucking range, I'm telling you. It is insane. It is insane that this is a Kevin MacLeod song. I feel like I should draw too. I mean, if you want to draw. If you want to draw, absolutely, go for it. Happy electronic song and the Bloom inspiring piano song. Yeah. Drawing gives me anxiety. I will draw. Well, if it gives you anxiety, then you don't have to. The choice is yours. At the end of the day. Okay. So, I think now I'm gonna do the hair. The little tuft of hair on my head. I don't have to, true, but I won't ever be a good artist if I don't try, so I will try. You know, those are words to live by. Those are words to live by. That does not look very good. I don't like how that looks. Alright, let me start from the top, maybe. That's a little better. See it in context. I like it better in context, so that's good. All right, we're starting to kind of get it. It's starting to look decent, which is good. All right, so this is the ears. It's the head. This is the hair. Nice and easy. What do we have next? Could probably do... I know it's just a Mogwai, but it looks like a beard. It does. It's gonna be covered up, though. Which is why it's there, actually. And we're gonna do that now, I think. When did you get the idea for this redeem? You know, I actually don't remember. It was fairly recently. Because I thought about it and I was like, hey, that makes sense. It makes sense to do that as a redeem. I think maybe someone brought it up in chat once, potentially. Where is your nose? Nose. Especially when you're doing something like this where it's meant to be the same character, you do want to, like, steal things occasionally. Because you want to make sure that visually it looks the same. Even if it's slightly different. Alright, there we go. Gotta make sure it has the same style, true. Exactly. Alright, so there we go. It's the mouth. Kind of. Not really. How many hours do you think the rigging will take? If I do it correctly, it'll be extremely quick, because I'll just steal the rigging from the current model. If I don't do it correctly, several hours. So we'll see. We'll see if I do it correctly. Okay. So I think that's all of the head stuff. I hope you do it correctly. Me too. Me too. I think we've got all of the head done. So let's go to the body now. The body's gonna be pretty simple, especially compared to the current body, because the current body has a lot of moving parts. I don't need that many moving parts for this guy. Just gotta make sure that it actually, like, kind of lines up. Alright. Low-key, how confident you're... Crazy how confident your pin lines are. It's not scratchy at all. I'll tell you my secret. My secret is that I'm using a mouse right now. That's my secret. I meant the pen lines on the paper. Oh. Yeah, it's because I draw a lot of Gremlins. So I'm pretty confident in my abilities with them. Usually I create a faded sketch underneath before committing to real lines. That's fair. I think also I've just, like, trained myself to be okay with, like, not having it be perfect for the sketch, because I just, like, fucking fix it when we get into the digital realm. It's pretty easy to fix. So I'm also, in general, I just, like, kind of say fuck it and go in. on a lot of things in general. I'm locked in with requiring everything in my drawings to be perfect. It's a curse. No, I feel that. I feel that. I'm like that with other things. Let's see, make sure that's lined up. It is. Good. That's our body. Now that we have our body, we're going to do our arms and legs. I think we're gonna start with the arms, because they should be easier to do, potentially. I want to refresh what they look like in my brain. Got it. Good. Genuinely inspires me seeing you just go for it, since you don't have to worry about mistakes and still achieve what you're after, if that makes sense. Yeah. I think, like, when I overthink how I'm gonna, like, do a drawing, and I'm like, oh, it's gotta be, like, perfect and whatever, I feel like I tend to just, like, end up almost making more mistakes. And then I'm overly critical about how it looks afterwards. So if I just say, fuck it, I'm gonna just draw it however the fuck I want, I tend to be more happy with it afterwards. I don't think I'm gonna do the, hand signals with this guy. I think we might just do solid hands, because I can't be bothered. Gotta learn not to be overly critical in everything I do. I feel that. I feel that, because I'm overly critical about myself in different ways. So that's going against the body, so how do I have it here? Okay, so actually that didn't help me. I need it, like, actually in the same angle. There we go. So thumb on bottom. Easy peasy. I don't like that thumb. I've got to say, the hardest part of drawing, still, even though I'm, like, decent at it, it's the hands. It's always the hands. I kept refusing to play piano for people since I make mistake, but I played it for a friend and he cried and was shaking, and I was shaking too. Yeah, I feel like a lot of times you are your worst critic. And sometimes you kind of just overjudge yourself before anyone else even gets a chance. Because I feel like if people were to just let others, you know, judge them more and be more open to the idea that you don't have to be perfect, that we would probably do a lot better. But I understand fully, because I do the same thing. Like, putting something out there is very scary. And it's something that's hard to do. So this is not me saying, like, oh, if you're not doing this, then you're wrong. You need to do it. No. Do what feels comfortable. And do what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Alright, arms are done. Time for feet. I know someone who's been trying to draw since 2018, but every time they try, they give up for months because it's not as good as they want. Yeah, and you never make progress when you do it that way. You never make progress if you do it that way, because you have to just, like, even if you're not happy with it, you kind of have to gas yourself up. I think for a lot of things, you almost have to be overconfident in your abilities. Because you're naturally gonna say, like, oh, I'm not that good. But if you're overconfident, you tend to be very realistic about your about how good you are. Unless you're just, like, already overconfident, in which case, you know, you're probably not gonna be realistic. What is this fucking Spore music? I didn't know Kevin MacLeod made Spore music. Alright. Gotta stop pretending I'm garbage at art and keep drawing. Exactly. Hello, Hassan. Welcome back. You've made it just in time for art chat. The show in which we talk about doing art. Legs are done. See, this is so much easier than the other model. We're practically done now. All of the new parts we need, that is. There we go. Throwing for content? What do you mean? Alright, so we have that. Should we start coloring or should we steal first? I think let's color first and then we'll steal. It really does look like a Mogwai? Yeah. Probably, I don't know if I'm gonna shade it. I probably should, but I don't know if I am going to because I don't feel like it right now. But then again, it's not like super hard to do, so I really should just do it. Kevin, how are we already done? We're gonna go with dream culture. Beautiful. Calming is a fitting album name? Correct. Alright, we're not doing mouth right now, so I guess we're moving on to head. I have a very weird way of doing art on this program, and it's just because, like, I've almost trained myself to do it this way over several years. To the point that, like, I have tried to use, like, actual good art programs, and I'm like, I can't wrap my head around this. I'm going back to paint.net. Which is it's a crazy thing to say. All right. It's the head. All right, there we go. We're getting places. Again, we'll do the mouth later. All of the parts that require the body, like the skin tone color, I'm going to wait on. I'm fortunate to have learned GIMP at summer camp. Photoshop I never figured out. I had Photoshop briefly. Like, I actually bought it. And I had it briefly before my computer fucked up. And I kind of knew how to use it a little bit, but not like good. Photoshop, exactly. All right. I acquired Photoshop through super legal methods, but couldn't use all the fancy tools. Yeah, that's fair. I couldn't figure it out either. I know that specifically, though, the ones that I did know how to use were all of the, like, warp tools, because I used to fuck around with them. That's all of the things we can do that don't require the skin tone. So we're just gonna do the last thing that requires these. My old computer was so whack that Photoshop lagged the hell out of it. Damn. Also, why is this in the calming music? This is like baby. This is like baby YouTuber music. What the fuck is this? I love that I'm saying that. I'm saying that, but I'm not changing it. I'm changing it now. Get out of here. This song is fitting. I mean, I guess so. Yeah. This is the baby version of you, sort of. True. Mogwais are weird because they're kind of babies, but they're kind of not. The more you think about gremlin lifespans, the less it makes sense, so it's best not to think about it. Alright. I think it's just this and the mouth, and then we're all colored in. All right. That is not what I want. There's our ears. Mouth time. Fitting for baby Mogwai. Yeah. Are we gonna have to do like a fucking lullaby? Lullaby, baby Stripe. Please do not die tonight. Little onion bun hair top. Yeah, something like that. Bam. There we go. I'm gonna farm points so you're baby forever. No, because it's gonna be expensive. Day 50 of being baby. The eyeless cave Mogwai. Yeah. Alright. So now... Oh, you know what? We need eyebrows. I hope it glitches out and you're stuck as Mogwai. No, that would never happen. Because I can fix it. That would be funny. Why would it be funny? Why would it be funny for me to be a Mogwai? I don't want to be a Mogwai for my entire life. That's lame. Instead of subathon, it's babython. Oh my god. Oh, a Gremlin streamer getting in technical difficulties. That makes sense. That you're right, actually. That would be funny. Right, that is the mouth. That is where we're doing our eyebrows. Something like that, maybe? Kind of weird eyebrows. Okay. Now we have everything we need. The question being now, will it work? Alright. I think instead of trying to just port it to this, we're just gonna name it the same things and hope that it works. Right brow. That's not the right brow, though. That's the left brow. Right brow. Left brow. Tears. I don't actually know where the... I don't know where the eyes are gonna be yet. So I'm just gonna place these roughly where I think they'll go. Alright. Top hair. So that's what this is gonna be. Snail Mogwai. I mean, I'm sure you could do that if you really wanted to. Little tentacle eyes that pop up over and look over the corners nervously. Yeah. Alright, that one is top lip. I gotta make sure I named it right. There is a space. See, I would have been quite the fool. I would have been quite the fool if I had done that wrong. What I'm realizing though, for the mouth anyways, we need to position this properly. So let me, so we are needing to roughly be, so 335 to 66. What is it here? 417, 471. So we need like a lot. Because what I'm trying to do here, maybe what we do, I have an idea. Why are we getting spore music again? Let's get this. And just kind of place it here. That should be roughly... Hold on. I gotta make sure that the fucking top lip is still there. Get that roughly where it should be, and then bam. There we go. Oh shit, I forgot the tail. No, that's fine, that's fine. We don't need the tail for that, for the Mogwai. We don't need the tail for the Mogwai. Alright. Top lip. This sounds like a fucking musical. Top lip mask. I wonder if this is gonna like look weird with the current rigging. It might. But that's for us to find out. Alright, bottom lip is next. Although, that does have a space in it. These are the fun. This is the fun that you get to have if you're a live 2D rigger, by the way. You get to do this shit. So if you ever find yourself wanting to make a live 2D model, just know this is what you have in store. This is bottom lip collision mask. I am just gonna copy and paste that because that is too much work. The Mogwai is crying. Yeah, the Mogwai is crying because I have to do all of this fucking work right now. That's why the Mogwai is crying. Alright. Bottom lip mask. Bottom lip mask. Guess you gotta draw new eyes or port these ones over. Oh, I'm absolutely stealing my old eyes. I'm not going through the effort. Also because the eyes should look the same. Tongue teeth mask. Don't know if I even use this, but I'm including it anyways, just in case. I'm just gonna steal the name from here. All right. The best part is that technically I am going to be making the tongue and the mouth and all that shit like different, so, and not even like rigging the tongue for this. In fact, here's what we're gonna do. Watch this. Tongue cut. Tongue line. Tongue out. There we go. There's all of our tongues, basically. Don't have to do those again. Alright. We're on to the teeth. And here's the thing about the teeth. Mogwais don't have fangs. Which is unfortunate, because my fangs make me cute. Although, I think there might be a Mogwai with fangs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, me. I had sharp teeth once. Okay. Well, yeah, then that makes sense. I'm not doing shit to my teeth. I'm not gonna do shit to my teeth, because I don't have to. Boop. It's UNHD. Yeah, exactly. Left fang. Right fang. Top teeth. I am, however, getting rid of my secondary fangs. They are going to be made smaller. Let's just, here's what we'll do. We'll just like, do that. Perfect. Top teeth. Top teeth. the song is also Peak? Yeah. Alright, all of the bottom teeth can stay the same. Left bottom teeth. This is where I begin to learn that I have a really big mouth, and I didn't even know it. This is a bit, scary looking, huh? Mid-bottom teeth. Of course, the music was picking up as you zoomed in on the scary face. Yeah, well, you know, it happens. Tongue. So I'm gonna have to rename this. Because the next one is mouth. This is kind of scary. You thought you were getting away from the scary when we were gonna do the Mogwai, didn't you? Ooh, I can call that nose. Perfect. Bam. Did it. Looks like one of those snapping teeth toys. Kinda does, actually. You're right. Oh my god. No, you know what it is? You know what it is? Finally. Alright. Eye time. I'm realizing, by the way, the eyes are definitely too big. But what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna rescale this all when we get into the actual software, because I don't feel like redoing these. Side lash? Why did I call it a side lash? You like Reese's Cup? I got Halloween ones here with caramel? That sounds sick as fuck, actually. And yes, I do. I think it was S tier on the candy tier list. If I remember right, anyways. I didn't even know they had caramel until I saw it. Now I can definitely taste it. Yeah. can hardly remember the tier list. There was so much candy. There was too much, frankly. But, you know, it is what it is. I think what I'm gonna do for this model, instead of doing the eye masks in black, let's switch it up a little. That is the opposite of what I wanted to do. There we go. We're gonna make them white this time around. I remember a decade ago, I got a Reese's cup the size of a hockey puck. I left it in my freezer for years. God damn. That is a huge ass Reese's. This looks fucking bad right now, doesn't it? All right. It looks like a masquerade mask. I see it. I see it. Right. Nope. Left pupil top glisten. I have such weird names for these layers. All right. It's starting to look even more freaky now. Oy. What a process this is. I'm sorry that I can't entertain more. It's just a lot. All right. Oh my God. Alright, yeah, let me get some water. Good call. I actually have to BRB to get water though. So just give me 1 second. It's the death soup? What do you mean it's the death soup? Oh, yes. Alright, yeah. Let me BRB real quick and then I'll get some water while we BRB. Hopefully I didn't take too long. Hello, 81 the object thingy 666. Welcome in. Taking my water break now. Thank you, whoever deemed that. That I actually have not drank in a little bit, so thank you for that. Alright, where were we? I got water too? Hell yeah. So I actually want to change the color of the eyes. Because here you'll see I have them as brown here. This was when I was kind of testing it out. I think I want to do closer to the color I have now. Just so that I still have more visual similarity, you know. This is terrifying, by the way. The face is horrifying. Yeah, it is. If you're easily frightened, look away. Don't worry, I promise it'll be good. You gotta save the project in case your PC explodes. Good point. We haven't done that yet. There we go. All right. Dupe that. Now the reason I am duplicating all of these layers is just because it's easier to fucking rename it than to copy the name from that. I don't see Shag's comments on your stream. Oh wait, 81 the object thingy. Didn't you hear? Shag got dipped into the acid. Shag's dead. Mogwai Stripe looks like Toy Springtrap from FNAF 4. Only a little. Not into the acid pit. Yeah, I know. Shag is dead. I told you. I don't know what happened. Maybe YouTube, like, fucked up or something. I don't know. Alright, so here's where we get into, like, funky territory, because you see we have face outline, head outline. We don't have all of that anymore. We just have the head. So basically what we're gonna do, right, is this. We're gonna do exactly what we did with the tongue. Revive Shag? It's much too late, I'm sorry. You weren't here when it happened. Well, actually, you were here when it happened. You just didn't do anything about it then. It's your fault. It's not, actually. It's mine, because I killed Shag. I said I would, and I did it. Alright, so there's all of the face and the head outlines. Alright, now we get into fun territory. Right ear and left ear. Nope, I'm on the wrong one. There we go. And there we go. I do need to make sure that I got all of it. Hopefully I did. We'll find out, I suppose. Cuts to the video of Stripe dipping Shag in the acid. I mean, we can. Alright, then we have body. There's one that's called neck, but we don't need it. So we're gonna put it in there. So basically what we're doing is we're making it compatible. And then eventually... In fact, here's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna do the rest. I'm gonna duplicate the arms and do like right arm, left arm. I'm gonna hope that it works out. Is it right on top? Apparently so, yes. Thought we were doing it differently, but apparently not. Bonk. Bonk. Is Shag okay now? Shag is particles in the air. Yeah. This is what happens, okay? This is what happens when you disobey your queen. You get dipped in the acid and you die. Or if you prefer, I can choose a more interesting death. We can go full Looney Tunes with it if you want. But that's only if you disobey me. Alright. Who's ready for this to almost certainly not work? Are we excited for that? I actually have to hide the screen real quick. 'Cause what I'm about to do involves something that you can't see. Roller coaster that goes uphill and then has no more tracks. Dips. No, 81, the object thingy. You don't have the power to do that. Only I do. Only I have that power. I managed to hit the button. That one's not going in the compilation. Alright, open. Oh shit, hold on. I forgot I actually have to save it as a Photoshop file. Open Mogwai Stripe. I told you. Shag died. Okay. I have some bad news. I have some bad news. It didn't work. It did not work. So, we're just gonna have to start from scratch. From the looks of it. With this horrifying abomination. Didn't work. No, it didn't. And that's actually gonna be a pain in the ass. Because it means that I'm gonna have to, like, do the rigging for the fucking mouth and everything. That actually sounds like such hell. We're definitely not doing that on stream. When will you put Shag in the pool of revival? crucifixion stream. Can't copy and paste certain things over. I probably could. Honestly, what I was gonna say what I could do is I could like copy and paste over a mouth, but I don't think I could, since I would have to copy parameters and everything. I don't know. It's probably not as hard as I'm making it out to be, but I do think it will probably be harder than I initially thought. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Well, that's fun. Alright. That's fine, though. I can do that in my own time. And you don't have to watch me fucking attempt to make this thing work. Guess what time it is? What time is it? Acid dipping time? Because that was last stream. Actually, no, that was the stream before. It's drawing time. Time to draw. Oh, shit, you're right. Trying to draw the super spicy shit. Okay. Well, I'm done with the Mogwai, so we can actually do something else now. What shall we do? That is the question. Also, real quick, I'm gonna look at something that you're not allowed to see. Just really quick. And then I'll get back to drawing. But if you have any ideas of what you want me to draw, feel free to let me know. Should redeem 3,000 points of hydrate. What's that gonna do? That just means I have to drink water like one time. I don't know that that would be very useful. Draw a bunny? It means you drink water 30 times. Thank you for doing the math for that. Is it? Oh, it's 100. I was like, is it really 1,000? No, it's not really 1,000. All right, here we go. Can I see? Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, 81, the object thingy. I don't think I can save Shag. I think Shag actually is dead. I just looked into it. I just looked into it, and unfortunately, it cannot be done. Local gremlin dies after chat spams hydrate redeem. Aw, oh, shit. Aw, oh, shit. I actually need to make that hydrate redeem better, because it's literally just a picture of a fountain right now. So we can do that. Music is fitting for Shag death. Yeah, it is. You're right. You're true. Alright, let me find out where it is. And then eventually I'll let you see again once I've done that. Alright. Fountain has been obtained. I think I know what I'm gonna do with it. Shag funeral? Oh shit, you're right. Rip. Rip Shag. Rip. No, I'll look into it. I'll look into it and see if I can revive Shag. It's gonna be a little bit though. I want specifically the black in the middle there. That looks better, right? It should probably be blue. Should probably be blue since it's the hydrate. There we go. And let's put some words in here too. Let's put some words in here. 'Cause I'm feeling a bit hydratical, you know. Let's see, where's that font I've been using recently? There we go. Yeah, that should be pretty good. There we go. Then do this. Hue and saturation. We actually want to push it to purple. Make it a little more saturated and make it darker. What's up? How are you doing? I'm doing good. We're doing art today. Such as the Hydrate Redeem is getting an update. There we go. I can see. No, I'm not saving this as chat box. Yeah, welcome in. Alrighty. What have you got for us? What have you got for us? What did you miss? You missed this, the hydrate. You missed the hydrate. Also, I heard that someone, I'm not gonna say who, because they know who they are. I heard that someone wanted a redeem for the paddle boat song. Heard that someone wanted a redeem for the paddle boat song. Of your artwork, it's making me love art so much. Hell yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Sims 4. Wow, they must have a very similar thought process to me. They must. Can I get... Art is a beautiful thing, and so is this music. We're about to ride on Space Mountain. That's what this music is. Alright, there we go. I finally found an image where it's like actually like sailing. This is the kind of music that plays at a museum. Wait, is it fucking Spore music again? Everything is Spore music. Everything is Spore music, whether you know it or not. I wish to know more about the art. Well, what do you want to know about it? Ask away. Let's go with like a teal for this one. Let's go with a teal. In general. Well, right now we are doing a redeem image for the paddle boat song, which is a song that people like apparently. And I don't know why, but they do. And it is going to be a redeem on the channel eventually, whenever I get around to it. I could probably do it now after we do it. Are you on Discord? Yeah, we are. We do have a Discord. You're on Twitch, so that's actually going to be in the description. There. Stripe on a paddle boat sailor outfit, possibly. Can I drop my username? Well, if you join that Discord, I'm on there, so you can find it through that. I don't want it to be green. I want it to be like a blue. There we go. Wait, you're also a VTuber? You just noticed? Alright. There's our paddle boat. I'm actually gonna kind of try and line it up with the paddle boat itself. Sailor Stripe. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Does YH mean yeah? Does it? The song is canonically called Paddle Boat. I think so, yeah. Pretty sure. What do I mean pretty sure? I wrote it. I made it. How am I pretty sure? Paddle or paddle? Ah, shit. Fuck! Stripe, you saying you're pretty sure made me wonder if it was even your song or not. It is, very, I guess, fortunately, because people like it. As a guy who's listened like 300 times, it is indeed paddle boat for some reason. Paddle boat with a T. I don't know why. You gotta love it. Did you know that Stripe doesn't know how to spell sometimes? Now you do. There we go. Alright, Stripe, to hype up the drawing I'm making, I have 2 words. Body pillow. The foreshadowed body pillow. Holy shit! The foreshadowed body pillow. Yeah, paddle boat song redeem. That's right. I'm doing it right now, actually. Can I duplicate them? I don't think I can. That's unfortunate. Oh wait, I can just use this. Duh. I can use the test thing as the base. Do I even have the paddle boat song? You aren't answering me? Wait, I'm not? Wait, what'd you say? I'm sorry. I can help you do VTuber rigging. I think I've got it. I appreciate the offer. I appreciate the offer, but I'm okay at rigging. Okay, do I have the paddle boat song or do I not? That's the real question now, though. You missed it. Stripe was digging all kinds of new things. Yeah. Alright, bro. Oh, rigging. Oh, yes. Imagine a redeem that turns you into a spider again. Maybe we'll have a redeem that's like a wheel. And you can, like, occasionally get the spider on it. Or something. I don't know. We'll figure something. We can do something. Is it in here? No. I think your content deserves more engagement than it's having. Well, thank you for that. I'm glad you feel that way. A wheel with costumes would actually be fire, like turning into something random for 10 minutes or something. Alright, let me write that down then. Let me write that down so I don't forget it. Stripe's a visionary ahead of her time. Finally. Wheel redeem. Random outfit. Alright. Stripe's suggestion box. Yeah, it's in there now. I'm a sucker for random things, so I know I'd had fun seeing whatever the design the wheel would give. Hell yeah. I'm trying to find the fucking paddle boat song now, though. Do I have it? Or am I going to have to steal it from myself? Might have to steal it from myself. Because I don't see it. Okay. Have you ever ventured into promoting your channel? Vaguely and roughly, yes. Kinda. I have a TikTok and I have a... I've done a few YouTube shorts, but I haven't done much more than that. Alright, Kevin MacLeod, you're gonna hang out for a second. You're gonna chill for like 5 seconds so that I can fucking have the paddle boat song. Not fully. I don't think so. You're so right. It is with T's. Why did I put it with T's? Alright, so for everyone who has not heard the paddle boat song, today's your lucky day because I'm stealing it from myself.
I was walking.
We need Stripe commercials?
What did I see? A great white
Yeah, maybe. We could do that.
A paddle in the back, smoke on
Eventually.
the top. I knew at that moment exactly what it was.
It's a boat. It's a boat. It's a paddle boat.
It's a boat. It's a boat.
The play should be much higher. Maybe if it's like one person listening to it, it's not you know. So I don't know. Also, you may ask why I'm talking during this. It's because this is only getting computer audio. So we're fine. We're good. Promotion is not just about having other social media platforms. It's about having real engagement and creating a fan base. I think that's a cool idea. I think that would be nice to have. Because then we can have more people listen to the stupid paddle boat song. Do you think we're here for? Bless? Yeah. Why does it just cut off? Why does it just cut off? Work with you as a digital marketer and help in growing your channel? I don't know. I don't know. You can make it so it loops. Well, we're not looping it. It took me like 3 days to figure out how. The fact that you actually found out how is incredible. I actually love the song. That's 3 people. What is it about this stupid paddle boat song? Maybe I'll think about it. I'm like a little distracted right now, so I don't have like the proper brain power to fully process it. I have to hide the drunk because my relatives are anywhere. Because of the beat? Aw, hell yeah. Wave. Gotta do it with the T's because that's lore accurate. Okay. Now that I've done that, where's this? How long is that song actually? I should have looked at that before I closed it. A minute 34. $94 seconds. Okay. Got it. All right. So that's going to be 94 seconds. We'll do 95. Because why not? All right. Working with you as a digital marketer will get you a lot of things which I think you'll love. Like what? Where is sound? Perfect, I found it. Play sound. Sound path file. Ah, shit. I just realized I don't have it in the fucking file yet. Where is the file? I found the file. I love that we've kind of just gone off the deep end almost with the paddle boat song right now. All right. Let me get it in there. Do not, by the way, Stripe Night Victory Royale. Yeah. Do not automatically redeem this, please. Please. Because we just listened to it. We don't need to listen to it again. 10 Kills in Tomato Town, Goosebumps? What about Goosebumps? You want to watch like a tag, or do you want me to like make Goosebumps art? Because either works, I suppose. Alright, there you go. Paddleboat Song is now available on Twitch. You're welcome. You are welcome. Can we redeem? Okay, go for it. Go for it, yeah. Can I rename this on here? Oh, sorry. Like I said, I'm like back and forth right now. Real followers, live viewers, chatters, subscribers, content sharing, Google ads from your channel and so on. I see, I see. See, but my question with that all... What do you mean, oof? Did it not work? Did it not do it the first time? It broken? How the fuck did I break it? Hold on. I demand 50 million Stripe coin as compensation. I'm not giving 50 million. My question is, that seems like something that I would have to pay for. So, I guess my question is, what would the price be? There you go. There's your Paddleboat Song.
I was walking down the street, and what did I see? A great white boat staring back at me. A paddle on the back.
I don't know what you're talking about. It not working.
Exactly what it was. It's a boat.
Because it worked flawlessly for me.
It's a paddle boat.
Starts paddling my boat again.
It's a
Yeah.
boat. It's a boat. It's a boat.
But yeah, that's my question. Is that, like, what is...
It's a boat. It's a boat.
What is the theoretical price of this?
Some say it's crazy to take the ferry. They just
I'm glad you're enjoying this.
a paddle on the back, smoke coming out the top. When the ladies see it, they know what's up. It's a boat.
Oh my god, why do you know the lyrics? Why do you know the lyrics?
It's a
Price will be fixed by you, so my work within your convenience, but I have some budgets. Okay. My current budget is 0.
It's a boat. It's a boat.
Unfortunately.
It's a paddle boat. It's a paddle.
I listened to this for hours.
It's a boat.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's a boat. It's a paddle.
I can't decide if I'm impressed or scared. All right, there you go. There's your Paddleboat redeem. There's your Paddleboat redeem. You can do that now. Does anyone want any other like redeems that I can easily do? You can't have a 0 budget. You can if you're broke. That redeem was definitely worth half my points. Yeah. It's long, okay? It's long. It's worth it. It's worth it. Trust me. How big is this? 64 by 64. Okay. All right. Well, if anyone has ideas for redeems, let me know, and we can maybe do it. Kevin McLeod could be a redeem, but that's probably not a good idea. I mean, we play Kevin McLeod anyways, so what are you redeeming for? You know? Let me know what you can afford, and I'll prepare the budget plan for your price. Okay. Well, tell you what. Let me check, because I did just think of this, that I think the Discord link in the description there is old. So I do need to edit that anyways. But let's do this over Discord and not over the stream. If that works for you. Where is there? Boop. Starts crying. We'll get the ball rolling eventually. The emotional song. Yeah. I know, right? It's crazy. Alright, the Discord link down below actually works now. So if you're on Twitch and you want to be on the Discord, guess what? You can now. I think the ball is rolling. I sure hope so. Alright, we're doing some pixel art now. We're gonna see how good I can do this. Here's hoping. Gremlin pixel art. I want to get some like ideas of this. Stripe is the giant rock and we are the Sisyphus. Yeah. I don't know if that's something I should actually agree to. Thinking on that. Gremlins. Let's go with Gremlins NES. Sprite sheets. We'll start with that. We'll go from there. Tried to do pixel art years ago until I realized you need to be able to draw in pixels perfectly. Or decently. Yeah, something like that. I don't... What even is my fucking... I don't even know what my fucking thing is. I'm not even gonna lie. Even if a giant vulture comes and eats Shiny's liver. Don't worry, Shiny. We'll try to make sure that your liver doesn't get stolen. We'll attempt to make that not happen. Okay? No promises. But we'll attempt. I don't see any... Is that it? I will have to hide in the acid pit if a vulture wants my liver. Don't hide in the acid pit. That's how... Whatever the fuck her name is died. Shag. That's how Shag died. What is Greta doing here? The feds are gonna want a word with you? No. Why would they? Why would they want a word with me? Should I drop my username? That might actually be better. When did that happen? What do you mean, when did that happen? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the death of Shag? That was during the Roller Coaster Tycoon stream. Because 3 livers is not acquired through natural means. Oh. Oh. Yeah. What do you mean by that? I thought you were gonna drop yours. Yeah, Shag canonically died because what happened poorly. What happened was Shag decided to test me. Shag decided to test me. And Shag got on my bad side. So, what happened was I sent Shag to the acid pit. And then Shag melted. So don't cross me, please. Test you with math edutainment, I hope. Yeah. Alright, if I don't message right away, then I apologize, but I'm on the stream right now. Alright, so do we want to use these as the base? Or do we want to try and find a better one? Because these ones aren't, like, super good. Gremlins, new movie. Base for what? The pixel art. I'm definitely not stealing them. Acid Pit of Revival? No, Shag's probably not coming back because I don't actually know how to revive them. Pixel art for what? I cannot tell you, actually. I actually cannot tell you what it's for. Because that is a surprise. I was wondering if it would be for that thing where viewers get an image that walks around the bottom of the stream. No. No, why would it ever be for that? That's a bit harder, though. Okay, I'll look at it later on. What's harder? Yeah, we could do this guy. He's silly. He's a silly little man. But if we do this guy, more potential. Think about it. So what do we think? Which one is better? Probably, I don't know, actually. I don't fucking know. Okay. Let me see. I actually don't know where I saved this originally. The blue one? You think the blue one? Okay. Does anyone else have an opinion on the matter? Does anyone else have an opinion on the matter? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I like the green one more, but since I like retro stuff, but blue is probably easier to read when it's small on a screen. You know, that's fair. You make a very good point. Hold on, let me try something. Let me try something. No, I don't see anything yet. Maybe when someone talks, it will. I don't actually know how this works. God damn, he's tiny. Hold on. Give me a second. What was the question? Which gremlin? Which gremlin do we want to use? This one? Or the green one? Maybe a Nixon or Slappy redeem? Yeah, we could probably do... What would that even be, though? What would that even be? Imagine Slappy jump scare for a frame. So basically just jump scare again, but with Slappy. I'm making that double the price, by the way. Green one is very Monster Blood. So is that the one we're going with? Or are we going with the other one? Hold on. I already fucking closed it. Jump scare again for a single frame so it's gone before you even notice. Sounds good. Sounds good. Single frame jump scares make me laugh. I punted him. My humor is broken. Same. Alright, do we see? Do we see him? It's so cute. Yeah, look, it's him. You know him, right? You don't actually. This isn't Gizmo. This is a Mogwai. This is just a regular Mogwai. And soon, you too will be able to be a Mogwai. Or a Gremlin. Preferably a Gremlin. That's up to you. Gizmo loves you. It has to be Gizmo? It's not, actually. You can tell that it's not Gizmo. Oh my god, there's someone... There's already... Apparently I do, yeah. No, Gizmo has the little, like, white thing. Oh my god, we're showing up now! There you are, Shiny. You're the orange one. You're the orange one. Hold on, can I make these guys bigger? They need to be bigger. I look so cute. Finally. Finally. Look, now everyone can be a Mogwai. It's supposed to work with YouTube too. I don't know why it isn't right now. I guess I'll have to figure this out. I had no idea this was basically ready to go. Yeah, basically. I just need to do the gremlins and then try and figure out YouTube and why it's not working right now. But once I do that, it'll be done. It'll be ready. And we'll be able to have funny little guys at the bottom. Isn't that cool? Aren't we happy about that? That's gonna be fun. But we need gremlins for it. Hence the pixel art. Hold on, let me... I don't know why I'm doing that, actually. Because you know about this now. Alright. That was so peak to witness. Hell yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll get to witness that from now on, potentially. That's probably what I'm going to end up working on my day off, is getting that to work. And then once we have that, I'll also work on the Mogwai, so that you can redeem the Mogwai. Let me get the correct image. There we go. Gizmo loves you. Alright. I might actually call it here. If that's alright with everyone. I promise I will make sure to do that while I'm gone. Try and get those things in there too. If you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know, and I will do my best to make them work. Or I will politely tell you no. We'll find out. So I am taking tomorrow off. It will be funny. I will continue the drawing. Alright, cool. Can't wait to see those. So tomorrow I have off. And then Friday is going to be movie night. I don't think we've decided on what movies we're going to watch yet. I'll have to let you know once we get there. Saturday is going to be Fallout. Fallout 2, we're going to finish that. And then on Sunday, we will do Vampire because I fucked up and forgot what today was. So we're going to do Vampire then instead of doing it tonight. But until then, have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good tomorrow. And I'll see you on Friday. Is Saturday Fallout or Fortnite? It was one time. It was one time, god damn it. Fine. I'm not playing Fortnite ever again. That's right. That's your punishment. No more Fortnite. I'm joking. Alright. For real, though. Have a good night. I'll see you on Friday.